Welcome to the Indatrashpodcast, a variety podcast where we talk about sports, news, entertainment, culture, gaming, and pretty much anything else I feel like. I'm your host and worst best friend, RambossTerrible, and the man to my right, who is always looking at the world through a glass half full, MikeEhle. What's up, Mike? How you been?
Doing good, man. A little blurry, but we'll talk about it.
Respect. Cue the intro. All right, so before we even get into anything serious, I do just want to give everybody a heads up. If you are one of the people who's actually watching this video, if you're actually watching the video, I had a sty in the last podcast in this eye, right? This eye had the sty. Now I have a sty on this eye. So I don't know what the hell happened. I was probably rubbing it,
man,
and then I rubbed this one.
Them Ricky socks. You got to change them out. You can't keep using the same fucking Ricky socks, man.
And then you
wake up at night, you wipe your safe up. You got to stop doing that shit.
I just reach over, grab the sock, and like rub it on.
Oh shit! Time to wake up. In a hurry, out the door.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. I apologize for the sty.
You know how to get rid of it? You did a hot compress, right?
Yeah, I tried the hot compress.
You're not going to do the freebase spoon.
I'm not going to put a fucking freebase spoon on my eyeball.
I'm telling you, man, just hit it with a light. But okay, if you're not going to do that, piss on a cotton ball and fucking eye drops.
I don't know if I should be taking medical advice from you.
It's like sterile water, ain't it?
I'm just gonna not do that, and we'll just
hydrate first. Hydrate first, so your piss is clear. Then a little dab on a cotton ball and drip that shit in. I think that might be for pink eye though.
But I don't think it's for any type of eye thing.
Maybe jellyfish. Maybe jellyfish get you in the eye.
Actually, that's a rumor. In the eye.
You never know. It's crazy world.
The jellyfish thing, when you pee on a jellyfish thing, that's a complete bullshit rumor. I don't know how it actually started, but I watched a video about it. Like, it's just bullshit. Like, people just wanted to pee on you.
I think somebody said put vinegar. Who the fuck has vinegar on the beach? That's what I don't know. Yeah.
Like, wouldn't vinegar just burn though? Like, it's kind of
apple cider
like a stinging thing.
Oh,
that heals it all. Yeah, that's the secret.
But anyway, that's a duct tape for medical shit.
Forgive my eyeball, but let's go ahead and actually
forgive my medical advice too. So.
Something. All right. So before we actually another stupid thing before we actually get into anything like newsworthy, I guess, is I saw this video. And I want you to try this. And I really hope you do it because it'll make you, I feel like you'd be a good sport. So what I want you to do is completely exhale, like all the air out of your lungs, right? Like,
I think I got asthma.
All the way out.
I don't even think I can do that.
So you have to exhale completely. And then when you have no air in your lungs, scream.
No, man, I'll do it some other time.
Please try it.
You can't. No. You can't.
No, try again.
But no, I can't.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it a deeper exhale, like a harder exhale.
I got bad lungs, man.
You can do it.
Hey, it works. It works.
How did you have so much air left?
I don't know. I guess I breathed that big. I guess right before I screamed, I think I breathed in right quick.
Yeah, don't do that.
Man, I can't. My body, I need air. So when I was a swim instructor, right? They wanted us to go down to the bottom and hold a brick for as long as you can. I couldn't do it for over a minute. There was dudes I worked with. They were holding their breath for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can hold my breath for a long time. Actually, like I mean, maybe not a long time, but probably around 3 minutes.
Reason why is because when I was sitting at the bottom of that pool and holding that brick, all I thought about was air. And just looking up at the top is like, I gotta go get that air. I can't hold my breath for shit. I fucking got sleep apnea, and I have 57 episodes an hour. So I mean, my breathing ain't the best.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked you to try.
Yeah, man. Let me practice. I'll get back to you on that one.
So I was,
have you tried it?
I saw the. I tried it like 2 days ago. Yeah.
And you couldn't do it?
Oh, I don't want to do it.
Oh, you just said you tried it.
I did like 2 days ago.
Were you successful?
I can't let the people see me doing that. I look like an
I didn't
idiot.
ask you. I just asked if you were successful. I'll believe you if you say yes.
Oh.
I ain't gonna have you do it neither. I want to see that shit. You probably look as pitiful as me.
I would say it was kind of successful, I guess. So I don't care. Whatever. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna give it a shot.
Sound like a choking fucking deer, like a baby deer calling for its mother.
That's so stupid. God. But yeah, I saw the guy do it and he actually did it like pretty good. And like I was impressed. I was like, "Oh, let me try this." But that was the noise that just came out of me just now was not the noise that came out of me the other day.
Yeah, it sounded like a wounded deer, man, looking for its mother.
Anyway, I just wanted to give that a try with you. I figured it'd be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go practice, man.
Yep, I'm gonna hold you to it. I want to hear it next week.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably not gonna practice that much.
So, you guys out there, do you guys want to try?
Might as well.
Please write what it sounded like in the comments.
Yeah,
below.
record it. Can they leave video comments? Is that allowed around?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Facebook. Yeah. Follow us on Facebook and leave us a video comment.
We'd love to hear your weird fucking noise in the comments below, I suppose. All right. Now let's actually get into something that's, I don't know.
Newsworthy?
I don't know. Call it what you want. None of this shit's really newsworthy. If you're here looking for like news content and like actual like
medical
real
advice,
hard medical advice or like financial advice, life tips, like anything like that, you are watching the wrong podcast or listening to the wrong show, because that is not at all what we're about. So I apologize in advance. But anyway, what do we got here? We got some NBA stuff. We'll talk about the NBA stuff later. Hey, did you hear about The Rock being canceled?
The Rock,
yeah, Dwayne Johnson.
What's he doing to get canceled? Like, canceled from what? Fast and Furious? Thank you. I mean,
he's getting canceled, right? In the sense that like people are
they stopped following or whatever.
Not following him, or canceling, or not canceling. What is it? Just unsubscribing from him.
Yeah,
right.
What did he do?
So I can tell you kind of like this story. Well, I mean that's pretty fucking obvious.
Okay, I thought,
but it's all kind of stupid how it started. So basically, what happened is, they were like asking him some question about like In-N-Out, like, oh, how do you like In-N-Out? And he's like, I've never had In-N-Out ever.
Damn, he got canceled off of that.
Hold on, but he was like, this is my first time trying In-N-Out, right?
Oh, he said it.
But it turns out he was fucking bullshitting, because it was like his third time at least on video saying that it was his first time, right? So every time this motherfucker has In-N-Out, it's his first time having In-N-Out.
Do you think they give him a free meal?
I don't know. He's The Rock. He probably doesn't pay for anything.
Yeah,
he's worth like $500 million. But it's kind of crazy when you think about it. The more money you have, the less shit you're going to pay for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In like public places, like, because they're just going to give you free shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what started it all, right? Was that he basically was like, people were like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, why is he lying? And then people started getting on his case because it kind of started to snowball. Like, that was the initial snowball, to get bigger.
Yeah.
Because people were like, oh, this dude said he only eats, or this dude said he eats 8,000.
He's a liar.
Well, he's a fucking marketer is what he is. Like, all he does is market himself, right? Like, that's all he does. But he said he eats like 8,000 calories a day. And then somebody online like actually did the math about like what he actually eats, and they were like, no, he doesn't eat 8,000 calories a day. He eats maybe 4,000. That's kind of what makes sense. Yeah. So then people were getting on his case because of that, right? And then they were looking at like his fucking like steroid use, and he's like, I've only ever used steroids once, and it was after college, and I just
tried
before
In-N-Out, yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, he said he never tried steroids. But if you look at a picture of The Rock from like fucking 20 years ago or 30 years ago, and you look at or probably 20 years ago, but if you look at a picture now, completely different guy, right? He's like a lot smaller, and when he was in his 30s, than he is now in his 50s, and he's fucking like huge, right? And that just doesn't naturally happen unless you're blasting like everything under the sun,
Yeah.
So obviously he's lying about
That's
that.
just funny.
Shit, which,
I see a lot of Instagram things, and people are talking about their steroid use. Like, man, if you just want to go all natural, you got to do it. Then all of a sudden, his wife sticks him, and he's like, oh, fuck, like, it should just be so funny.
That was something I saw like that, too. The person was, he was like just talking about, he's fucking jacked, and he was talking about how he's all natural or whatever. Yeah. And then his like wife or somebody comes up and like he's eating a steak, and she just has this big ass syringe, and she just like stabs it into the steak and like injects it.
Those are the people I respect. Even though they're using steroids, they make fun of this shit. So
yeah, exactly. So like they know it, but the thing is, like, that's one thing I don't understand is why he doesn't just come out and say, yes, I'm on steroids. Yeah. But the thing is, I guess it might hurt his like clean image that he has,
Like who?
Everybody. Well, I'm saying, like, isn't he kind of known as more of like I don't want to say family friendly, but he's I don't know. He kind of gives me that image though. Like he's kind of
he does. Yeah, like the movies that he does and stuff like that is
yeah. So like I think maybe that could be part of the reason why he can't just be like, yeah, I'm fucking just I'm going hard in the paint.
Yeah, but the parents are be like, come on, man. They even telling their kids that, but
yeah. But I mean, it's super obvious, dude. Like fucking on everything, trembling.
But I say, like, I never see him come out and say, man, if you want to get a body like this, you need to do this, eat this, eat this. I never see him do that shit. So.
I've never seen him do anything like that either, which I think is good, right? Yeah. Because there are other celebrities who have apps where they're like, oh, you do this exercise and you can be like me. Like I Thor, the guy who plays Thor, fucking Hemsworth, right?
Yeah.
He has an app where he was basically saying, it's like a kettlebell app too, like do kettlebell workouts.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, fucking do all this and you can look like this. But he doesn't mention that he was also fucking on tons of goddamn steroids.
Yeah.
So those are the people who I have very, very little respect for.
Yeah.
Because they're just selling a fake image. Like they're selling a fake promise.
Where do I get these steroids
from? Ask Jim Netta.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody there can help you out. And I'm not saying like steroids don't fucking, I don't want to get in a fucking debate about steroids.
Yeah,
we're talking about The Rock being canceled.
Yeah.
Right? So basically there was that, right? And then, so this is like the first time that he's ever, since he's been The fucking Rock, has ever lost subscribers over the course of a month. He's only gone up for fucking years and years and years.
Yeah.
Right? At one point they were saying he was getting 5 million subscribers a month on Instagram.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. And over this last month or something like that, maybe the last couple months, he's actually lost like a couple 100,000 because of this whatever.
Damn,
which
really?
In the grand scheme of things isn't, a fucking drop in the bucket for him. But it's kind of funny that it just kind of like, I don't know, something as small as lying about In-N-Out.
That's it, yeah.
That's what started all this shit.
Damn.
Just
call you out for In-N-Out, man. He can't do nothing wrong.
That's it, yeah. It's just, like, it would be really funny if he just kind of went with the whole fucking, every time he has In-N-Out, he's like, this is the first time I had In-N-Out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like, just
at this one, at this location. They should be like,
maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah, he needs to come clean and be like, I meant at that location.
That could be it. But I feel like that might get him out of some shit. That would make people laugh,
Exactly, yeah. The first time I had it in California. This was the first time I had it in Texas. Do you know there's one all the way? Well, we don't have one here in Louisiana. But.
I don't know.
Do y'all have any in Florida?
This far? No, there are no In-N-Outs.
I guess, do you think Texas is the farthest?
I didn't even know. I don't know how far, east they go from
the Rock knows.
The West Coast.
The Rock.
I guess The Rock knows.
He's a follower. He's trying to hit up every store. That's what his first one.
You smell what The Rock is cooking? In-N-Out.
Straight In-N-Out.
Straight In-N-Out and steroids. But yeah, so anyway, that was it. He's just getting, I don't know. I wouldn't even, I guess you can kind of call it canceled a little bit. But he just lost a couple, he lost a couple 100,000, a couple percentage points on Instagram.
He ain't going to lose me. As long as he follows me, I'll follow him.
Come on, Rock.
We got you.
We can help a brother out.
Come over here, try this Patty Shack over here for the first time.
Patty Shack?
Yeah, we got Patty Shack over here.
Oh, you should come to Florida and try Publix subs. Those things are fucking fire. Yeah, pub subs are bomb. Yeah, for the first time. Every time. All right, so what do you guys think about the whole Rock being canceled nonsense? Like, do you care at all? Like, if it really affects you guys, like if it really hurts you deep down.
You lost sleep over it,
Exactly. Please let us know. We really want to, know how you guys, the community, are feeling about The
Yeah.
Rock, because it means a lot to us.
Yes, if
So
it affects you, it affects us.
Comment down below. So somebody asked me this question. I don't remember when. It was a while back, but I was kind of thinking about it, so I figured I might as well ask you it.
Might as well get some advice about it.
Yeah.
Put on my smart glasses. Man. I like.
Yeah, you might need this. You might need your smart
I can
glasses.
give good advice with my smart glasses.
All right, so here it goes, all right? If you got stuck in an infinite time loop, like in what's the name of that Groundhog's Day? You know how in Groundhog's Day?
Oh yeah, kept on waking up for Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, he kept waking up.
And
that's it. So, if you were stuck in like an infinite time loop like that, and the only way out of it was to beat the greatest chess player of all time, the greatest chess player of all time,
Bishop to Rook. I mean, are you serious? That's the ultimate play.
How long would it take you to break out of the loop?
Till I die.
But you can't die. You literally don't die. You don't age.
We're gonna be there forever. Not unless, like, on one scene I could be, but then again, like, because he'll forget the conversation we had, man. Let me win tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow. So
there is no tomorrow. It's just a repeat.
And I can't sit there and be like, hey, man, let me win this game. Because you be like, man, fuck you. And every day, hey, man, let me know. Because he ain't gonna know what's going on. Do you think he knows we're in a loop?
No, only one who knows you're in a loop is you.
Yeah.
And you remember everything that happens. So
that's
like,
right. Yeah, Groundhog Dog. He's the only one that did remember he was in a loop.
Yeah. So you learn. Like, you can learn, different.
I can learn his moves,
shit like that. Yes, you can. But
he's going to change it off. If I do a different move, he's going to change it because he's
a grandmaster. Yeah.
How
he's
many
the
moves
best
are there in
grandmaster.
Because that's how many days we're going to be there.
Well, actually, there's more moves in chess. This is going to sound like complete bullshit, but it's not. You can Google it and fucking find out. There are more moves in chess than there are atoms in the entire universe.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
Man,
you can
atoms
Google
are
that
always
shit.
being made. Not new moves ain't being made.
Dude, I am not even bullshitting you. There are more atoms
Yeah,
in the
more atoms.
or there are more
chess
moves in chess than there are
no
fucking atoms in the entire universe. In the entire universe.
Yeah.
And there's there's something like 10 to the 50 fucking 53 atoms or some shit like that out there, right? But I think there was like 10 to the 64 moves or something. I can't fucking remember. But it's a crazy amount of zeros after the one.
See, like, right? the type person I am, if I woke up, let's say the 14th consecutive day, I'm kicking over the chessboard about, bro, let's just do something else. Fuck this shit.
Well, that's fine. You can kick it over.
Well, then it's going to be a new day for me every day.
But it's the same thing. It never changes. Nothing.
Yeah, I go to the same little store and we play, or the little park, and we play chess.
Yep.
I kill him.
Never. If you kill him, then it
I
just
know,
resets
we're going to come back the
it.
next day. Yeah, it's going to happen. But, I mean, that's the only way I'm going to keep my sanity around this motherfucker. Because I ain't getting out of there. If there's that many chess moves, I ain't never getting out of there. Because let's say if I move the pawn that first day, and I say then he beats me that game. Okay, well, this time I'm going to come with the knight. Fuck, that didn't work. This time I'm going to come with the pawn next to the first one I started. We're going to be there for a while. Because I ain't going to even remember what the fuck I did. And there's no way I'm going to beat this guy.
Yeah, but I think the best chance you would have would be to literally just study for. Honestly, you'd be playing them for at least years of decades, or honestly, maybe even like centuries. But eventually, I think you might beat him. Maybe. Shit. Or do you think that there's just that big of a natural gap between you and just that guy?
Yeah.
Do you think there's just that big of a natural gap that you will never beat him?
Yep, that's what I think. Never beat him. It's going to take probably, we're talking about centuries probably.
Damn. Hey, do you hear the rain by any chance?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's raining over here. It just started pouring pretty good. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of an interesting question. I don't know, like myself, I've played chess before, and like I was actually like playing online, and like it was like keeping track, and it was like something called like an ELO, right?
Yeah.
And it was like how good of a player you were, and I was not very good.
No, I know I'm very. I had the chessboard, and I still ain't. Back then I was. I didn't play it in a while. I wasn't even good back then. I just played just to play.
Yeah, that's basically it. And like, I enjoyed it, but the thing is, like, I don't think like, I I don't know. Maybe I'm just overconfident in myself.
Yeah.
But I feel like you give me like, I don't know, 10 years, maybe 20 years. Like maybe I could 20. I'm talking playing the same guy every day, knowing what you eventually will learn his habits. I think, like what he's, but then again, he will change things,
Yeah, exactly. So many moves.
I don't know.
So
I think
moves.
it's kind of crazy. And plus I'm kind of stupid.
Yeah. So. I'm forgetful. I forget the move I did the next game. And I'll do the same fucking move.
Just again. All right. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. But what do you guys out there think? Do you guys think that you would stand, would it take you, 2 weeks, you think, to beat a grandmaster? Or would it take you 2 years, 10 years?
Centuries.
30 years, 2 centuries, whatever, right? Do you think eventually you can beat him, or is he just unbeatable? Like there's no possible way, and you're just going to be stuck in this time loop forever? All right. We'd love to hear your reasoning, and I'm not even bullshitting. Like I really do want you to comment down below.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually really curious what you would think. So please
let
go
us
ahead.
Know what you
let
think
us know
about yourself.
Yep, exactly. Let us know down below. Okay, Mike. Let's talk about the real quick on the NBA stuff, right? The NBA playoffs.
Rigged.
Rigged. You still think it's rigged?
Rigged, man. I'm telling you, man. They tell the boys just wait for Game 7. That's it. Y'all can play your hearts out in Game 7.
You think they're trying to force a Game 7 like the refs?
No, I don't even think the refs. Man, it don't look like the Wolves are even trying the last 2 games. They look like they're just
in that.
They look like they're just out there.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you want to know something funny about that? Is that like Rudy Gobert was gone in Game 2, right?
Yeah.
And he comes back and they look like dog shit. And
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert's like the defensive player of the year. So he shows back up and they lost 2 in a row. After he won defensive player of the year.
Rigged.
I don't know. I'm
telling you, that's probably the most watched game of the playoffs right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
And I'm telling you, man, the ratings just going crazy right now.
All the Nuggets games are going to be the number one. Like, it doesn't matter who they're playing. They're going to be the number one most watched.
How about if they're not in the next game?
Dude, at this pace, they're going to be in the next. The
series
is tied up.
We got to wait till Game 7. That's it. That's all you got to do.
I don't even think it's going to go 7. I think it's going to go 6. It's going to be
going 7, man.
It's not. It's not.
Nuggets going to win the next one. Because wait, the next 2 is that the way they're doing it?
Is that home? Is that home? No.
Is that Nuggets, right?
I think it goes.
Or is it 1-1?
It's 1-1-1.
Yeah, so it goes
Nuggets, Timberwolves, Nuggets. So Game 7 would be at Nuggets.
Yep, it's going, man. It's going Game 7.
So I don't even think so. I think it's just going to be done because I think they found their rhythm now. I think they found their rhythm, and them losing the first 2, they lost the 2 games, right? And then they had like 3 or 4 days off or some shit like that. Some weird fucking scheduling thing happened where it just gave them some insane amount of time off. Yeah, and they came back and they've been on a damn.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, it's rigged.
The easiest thing. You're not the first person I've heard say that.
They ain't even trying, man.
Well,
but you know what though? Like me personally, like I always just say shit's rigged because it's always people out there that really. I just say it just to say it. I don't care, but yeah, I don't care if it's rigged or not. I mean, I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, no, but there really are people out there who do think it's rigged. But
a lot of people just think every sport thing is rigged. Like, come on, man. Like,
people just love conspiracies, dude. Like, that's just all it is. Like, if they can't explain something, it's fucking conspiracy. It's literally all it is. And the worst part about shit like that, though, dude, is that if you legitimately want to believe something, you can find information online that will 100% validate your suspicions.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you believe something so much, yeah.
Yeah, it's not hard to do. Like, you literally just search for, is this true? And you will find stuff that says it is true.
Hell yeah, it is. We never went to the moon.
Exactly, like stuff like that, But anyway, I don't know how the fuck we got on the moon and conspiracy theories. But yeah, so I think I'm going to switch my thing from... I had it
man,
Timberwolves.
You can't.
Dude, it's just not going to happen. Like,
Your lack of faith, man.
I was very hopeful. Like, Anthony Edwards, like, don't get me wrong.
They're going back to Denver, man. That's where they thrive. That's where the Wolves thrive. In Denver.
Well, that's kind of crazy. It's crazy. They played 4
'Cause it's
games so
rigged.
far. No team, neither one of them have won a game at home yet.
No.
Neither team. They've only won away.
Man.
So I think, yeah, it's going to go 6.
Rigged.
That's it.
It's
Just
crazy.
keep yelling rigged.
Crazy.
That's it. And then, Knicks and Pacers is another
This
good
just
one.
sounds like a book, you know?
Knicks and
Oh,
Pacers
yeah, Nick,
are
what's
both
that? Is that 2-1?
2-2. They,
Oh,
Pacers
the 2-2?
tied it
Oh,
up.
man, rigged.
That's another one. That was 2-2. It's just like, it's kind of crazy, like how it's happening.
New
Like
York
both
needs
teams,
that money back over there. Fucking rigged.
yeah, but the Pacers, like, I don't know. I still think the Knicks are going to win.
Yeah.
So that one, I think they're going to pull it out, even though Brunson, who's like obviously their number one player, far and away best player, he's hurt. He's basically playing on 1 foot right now.
Yeah.
But the dude
thing
is
they got
still
two.
dropping like 40 points a
Shit.
game. Like, it's crazy. Huh? And their number 2 best player is hurt too.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Like OG Wananobi, I think his name is.
Obi-Wan
OG
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. OG Wan Kenobi. Yeah, he's hurt. They have this dude, Josh Hart, who they picked up this season, like mid-season or whatever, and they've been playing this dude like a fucking dog. Like, he's playing 48 minutes for like the last 2 games. So he played every minute of the last 2 games.
Get your ass back out there.
They don't let him come off.
Hey, you got next
That's it.
watch. Fuck.
Exactly. They
As
just
soon as you
keep
go
that
sit
fool
back
out there.
down, hey, bro, you got next watch.
He doesn't even get to sit down. Like, only time he gets to walk off the court is during like the
Halftime.
Yeah, that's it. Get your break now because this is all you get.
Go
but
hydrate.
Yeah, so they don't have anybody else. Like, that's the thing with the Knicks. Like, I just don't see them winning the whole thing because they just don't have like that kind of. They're running on fucking
They ain't got
fumes
that
right
depth.
now.
Yeah, they ain't got that depth.
Yeah. So, and if Brunson's like foot gets worse, like that's it. It's game over. Boston and Cavaliers actually, I think as of right now they're up 2-1.
Yeah.
Boston 2, Cavaliers 1, which I was surprised they even got 1. To tell you the truth,
Yeah, give him that gentleman's sweep, I guess.
I guess so. So yeah, that's probably going to be 4-1. I would assume.
And that way they just get the rest before the damn conference finals.
Just get the chill. Yep, and then they're going to play. It's going to end up being Boston versus either the Knicks or the Pacers.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yep.
I didn't think the fucking 76ers were going to come back in it. So it has to be one of those two.
So Knicks, Pacers, and then either Mavericks it's Mavericks and Thunder. But I think the Mavs are going to win this one.
Yeah, man, they're going all the way.
I think they're not going to go all the way. But they're definitely going to win this round. So I think it's going to be Mavericks, Nuggets, and then the Nuggets are going to beat the
Wolves,
Mavericks.
man, I'm telling you.
Nuggets are,
Game 7, Wolves are taking it all.
I love how hopeful you are, but
Man,
I just don't see
because
it,
I know Rick stuff. I've
You know-
seen this movie. I've seen this movie before.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't see it. It's just not in the cards, not this year. But no bullshit though. I'm super impressed with the Knicks with how far they're in a position
A lot
that
of young
I did not
teams, too,
expect to
man.
see them. Yeah, these are the youngest teams. I don't even remember how long what they said, but these are extremely young teams. Timberwolves are super young. Thunder has the youngest team or second youngest team in the entire league, and then the Knicks. I don't know how young they are. Actually, I'm not even sure if they're that young. I think they're just fucking lucky right now. But even so, just even having those two teams, the Thunder and the fucking Timberwolves, is still kind of wild. Yeah. Oh, and then the Magic were also super young, who made the playoffs before, right? So.
And the Hornets. I'm not the Hornets.
And then the Pelicans.
Yeah, the
Hornets aren't going to make the playoffs ever again. Not at the pace they're playing at.
Poor Hornets, man. I used to ride with
rebuild.
them, man.
They're in a rebuild.
Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, and Muggsy Bogues. I used to ride with them, man.
Muggsy Bogues. That's a name I haven't heard since I was playing NBA Jam.
I know, right?
Way the hell back in the
Muggsy
day.
Bogues used to dunk for the 3-point line in that game.
He'd jump up. Exactly. They would jump 30 feet into the air.
Yeah, exactly. Alley-oop.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Shove
fucking-
motherfuckers to the ground and shit. That game was awesome.
Yeah, you'd push them over and they'd be like, ugh.
Yeah, that game
That
was
was
awesome.
the noise
man.
they made. Ugh. That's the same noise you make when you fucking exhale.
Boom
and try to scream.
shakalaka. That's where boom shakalaka.
Yeah, boom
came from.
shakalaka. Oh my god, I forgot. I love that. I used to love that fucking game. He's on fire.
They need to bring it back with these new players, and that'd be pretty awesome.
If they redid NBA Jam again and like just kind of update it, even not, they don't even really need to update the graphics because like the whole deal of it was like big ass heads, tiny little bodies.
Like, it was fucking awesome. And then they had a code where the head could be real big too,
huge, like enormous. Yeah. Oh my god,
was awesome.
That would be a fucking awesome game.
Imagine with like LeBron James in it and shit.
Well, I mean, LeBron is 40 years old. Fucking now.
Yeah, well, he could still dunk from half court.
He'd be dunking from full court then in that game.
Hell yeah.
So, what do you guys out there think? Do you guys have the Nuggets winning it all, or are you like Mike, who are I don't know, who the hell do you think is going to win, Mike? Like
the Wolves.
You think the Wolves?
No, like I said, I like the Mavericks.
Okay, so again, you guys out there, what do you
guys
think?
Ever since the Pelicans got fucking.
You do not want me to ask these guys a goddamn question.
Fuck that question. Nobody cares. When it's rigged.
This is bullshit. Yeah. So let me know who you guys have as the winning the championship. I'm actually really kind of curious, and tell me why you have them. What is your reasoning behind it? If you are choosing the Knicks, then I really want to hear from you. And if you're choosing the Cavaliers, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You're probably losing your mind. So just go ahead and smash your head on the keyboard a couple times, I guess. But we'd love to hear your thoughts, all right, in the comments down below.
Man, I saw that Planet of the Apes.
What is that?
The new Planet of the Apes?
I didn't even know there was a new Planet of the Apes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't know about Caesar?
Dude, I haven't seen... No. I haven't watched the Planet of the Apes since probably the early 2000s.
Man, this new shit, man, I'm telling you, you need to watch it.
I don't need to, but you can tell me about it if you'd like.
Man, no, this new shit.
What is new shit? What is the new shit about?
When it came out, like I think 2014, 2017, and it's one that just came out this weekend.
Okay.
Man, it's...
Do they all tie together? Are they all like...
Yeah,
is it like
they all tie together, yeah.
Okay, so they're... I didn't know that. I also, like I said, the last one I watched was, I think, no bullshit, was like the first new one that came out. Like, you know how there was like the original Planet of the Apes? And then they did like...
out with monkeys?
Basically, yeah. And then there was like the new one, like it was like, the I guess recent one, but it was not even recent. It was like 25 fucking years old. But that was the one that I saw most recently. Man, so I'm a little behind.
The new, I guess, trilogy, I guess it is, whatever it is.
Yeah. What is it about? Like, what are you trying to sell me on it, but like you're not doing a good job so far. Why should I go see this? I can't tell you
what it's about, man. So basically it's about like the monkeys were evolving and then the humans were digressing.
The humans are turning into monkeys?
They're not, well, they're turning into the wild ones.
But they're not physically turning into monkeys.
No, they're not turning into monkeys.
Okay.
They're still humans.
Okay, so humans are still humans. Monkeys are turning into humans?
No, monkeys are still monkeys. Apes are still apes.
Okay,
Chimpanzees
apes are apes. All the apes are still apes.
Yes.
Okay.
But they're evolving.
To humans?
No. Mind-wise. Mindset. Mindset involvement.
So they're getting smarter?
Yes, they are getting smarter.
Okay, because I remember they could speak. Like, I know that. I know they can speak.
And then suppose I guess what happened was the humans, they came out with this like disease to get rid of like the apes or whatever.
Okay.
But it didn't affect the apes, it affected humans.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So like there's these humans that can't talk and stuff like that. Huh?
Was it COVID?
Yeah, I think it's COVID. No, it ain't COVID. But
yeah. What the hell?
AIDS, because that's where AIDS came from.
Yeah.
Fucking these monkeys. So that's what happened in the 2000s and the 80s. They were fucking monkeys back then, and we fucking digress.
Okay, so they gave the monkeys gave them AIDS.
Yes, we'll say it's AIDS.
We'll just say, all right, we'll just call it AIDS
because they never said what the disease was.
So the humans tried to give the monkeys AIDS, but they ended up just giving themselves AIDS.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll say it's AIDS. I don't know. I didn't want to.
Right. We don't know what it's called.
Much attention to it, but it's a great series.
So wait, that's what the 3 movies are about?
Yeah.
All 3 movies are about giving these fucking monkeys AIDS.
No. It's like, so it went through like fucking like they were together, like I guess you know how monkeys were in zoos and stuff. Well,
Right.
there's a smart one. This dude named Caesar. This real smart. He's like smart.
Right.
So he started training all the other ones.
Okay.
And they're like, man, we could take over this shit if we wanted to.
But here's the thing. Caesar was genetically modified, wasn't he? He wasn't just a regular monkey.
Yes.
So how did he teach the other monkeys? Because if they were regular monkeys, they're not going to be as smart as Caesar.
They're never going to be as smart as Caesar.
Right, but I'm saying, like, how could he teach a monkey?
I don't know, man. I
like,
don't go that far into detail with this shit. I just sit back and I watch this shit.
but you know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, if he's
maybe if you watch the
modified,
series, Nick, you'll get your answers.
maybe. I got so many questions.
Yeah. Just watch it,
Yeah.
you'll get your answers.
Like, I'm familiar with who Caesar is, and primarily because of just the previews. You know, like everybody kind of talks about Caesar, and you know he's in all the fucking everything. He's an orangutan, right? Or a chimp?
He's a monkey.
He's not a monkey.
He's
What
monkey.
type of monkey? What type of monkey?
Maybe a chimpanzee.
Okay, I think he's a chimp. I'm pretty positive
Yeah.
he's a chimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I've seen him, and I'm pretty positive he's a chimp. Because monkeys are small, like the little tiny monkeys, like they're little.
Yeah, he ain't no spider
He ain't
monkey.
one of those.
Yeah, he ain't no spider.
he's the leader. He's a fucking tiny ass little monkey. Yeah, did you know that? Well, this is gonna. You probably did know this, but I just kind of recently found out that gorillas are purely vegetarian.
You know what's surprising about? I found that out like when I was reading this book about vegetation over medication,
Yeah.
and they were talking about it. Everybody talking about they want to get big and stuff like that, and they're like, the big animals, like everybody talking about, they always compare it like to a gorilla. They're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they don't eat meat, but look how big they are. And so it made me change my little mindset of like, damn, you know, all that plant-based protein and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm
yeah,
just kind of interested.
they are vegetarian.
They're vegetarians and the thing is, like, I want to take back 100% vegetarian because I'm pretty sure they eat things like bugs and shit like that too, like, you know, with like a stick
It's in the
in
vegetarian.
the holes. But yeah, they eat
And
like
they pick
bugs.
the little bugs off the other ones, and
Yeah, and they eat the fucking those things. But other than that, like they pretty much
slink
they don't.
poop.
They do. They like to slink
Yeah.
poop. But they pretty much just eat vegetables and fucking leaves
Fruit,
and shit like
bananas
that.
and
Fruits
shit,
and
right?
yeah, bananas. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do they really eat bananas, or is that just another fucking bullshit?
I don't even
thing
see.
that we
I don't
do?
know. You see monkeys do it, I guess. Orangutans and shit.
I saw a video of a woman who threw a bottle in like a gorilla enclosure, and the fucking gorilla grabbed the bottle and just flung it back at the bitch.
See, we need to look up gorilla diet. I wonder if somebody's doing a gorilla diet.
Let's see. What is it?
We
Just
should go on
like
a gorilla
human
diet.
gorilla diet. Let me
Like,
see.
do they
I'm
even have a
Googling.
thing called the gorilla diet?
It says mountain gorillas spend a quarter of their day eating, mainly plants. 85% of their diet is leaves, stems. Gorillas can eat larvae. Oh, they can eat larvae, snails, ants, and roots.
So we need to
and-
start eating that shit. If you want to get as big as a gorilla, we need to go on the gorilla diet.
I gotta go chewing on some rotting wood. It says.
Exactly. I heard redwood's good.
That's kind of funny. Let's see. Is it? Oh, captive gorillas accept cooked or raw meat, but wild gorillas rarely will ever eat any type of meat other than bugs. So yeah, the gorillas in captivity will eat meat.
So the ones that are they spoiled just because they can have the
I don't-
opportunity to eat meat?
I don't think it's considered spoiled, but I don't know. Maybe that's like a Caesar thing. You know how Caesar can teach the monkeys to eat
That's
meat?
how he
or
got
some shit?
genetically smart.
That's it. But yeah, it's all the fucking meat
Eating
he's
fucking
eating.
filet mignons and shit.
But yeah, I genuinely have no idea. I'm kind of learning about this as I go right now. So
It's pretty interesting.
let's look at other gorilla facts. I'm kind of curious. Let me look up interesting.
I bet they can't bench their weight. You think they can bench press their weight?
Their weight?
Yeah.
Dude, they can bench press like 2,000 pounds, like a ton. Gorilla facts. Let's see. Yeah, no, they can literally rip your arms off. Oh, that was like there was a question that it was like, I don't know, what would you rather kind of thing, and it was like if you had to fight, what was it? If you had to fight a bear or a gorilla, which would you choose? You know, and I personally would probably I would go with the bear because I know it's going to kill me fast. Like,
I think the gorilla just fuck around with you.
They're both going to kill you.
Yeah,
but one is going to kill you way faster. Like the bear is basically
going to toy with you. Yeah, that gorilla's going to toy with you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't want to fuck with.
And I feel like the gorilla, they just do the intimidating shit, bang on their chest and everything like that. They just don't do that intimidating shit. Bear just gonna go straight up and maul you. Like, fuck, I ain't got no time for this shit.
I saw a picture of a bear that had no fur. It looked like a giant mouse. It was it's kind of weird looking. Like, I didn't expect it. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it was sick because it had no fur. But it just kind of threw me off because, like, I'm looking at the fucking thing with no hair, and it literally looks like just a giant fucking mouse. And it just kind of wrinkly and like kind of, it was just strange looking.
They didn't have no muscle definition, you think?
No, I think this bear was very sick. Like, it was kind of weird. But like, I don't know. It was kind of strange. I also saw a picture of an owl with no feathers.
Oh yeah, they're real. They're weird.
You seen
they
those
got
things?
Big head,
They got some weird looking, like, you can't, if you're looking at it, a skull, like it's just a skeleton, you would never guess that that's an owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so strange. All right, let's look up a gorilla fact. There are 2 species of gorilla, Eastern and Western. Have you ever seen the movie Strange Wilderness?
No.
Okay,
I probably have. Is it?
Do you know? It's an older movie, probably like maybe early 90s, maybe.
Is that
even
when they went
80s.
Rafting and shit like that? Did they go rafting in this movie?
I don't remember if they went rafting or not. I just remember it for like its funny animal facts. So the whole premise of the movie is this guy who's kind of, Steve Irwin, like he's like the crocodile hunter, right?
Yeah, Crikey.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy is kind of like a satire on Steve Irwin, right? And he's trying to keep his animal show alive, but the network wants to cancel him or whatever. So he needs to prove that he deserves to have a show. So it's just like, it's a funny ass show because like he'll just say like random ass facts. He'll be like one of his facts will be like, bears are not people per se. Like what the fuck is? Why do you have to throw in per se?
That's a random fact. You gotta know that.
Like, are they kind of people?
How do you know? Yeah.
Bears are not people per se. Like, what?
You gotta add the per se part. It makes it sound smart.
Yeah, and then there was, what the fuck else did he say? He was like, if ants were the size of people, there would be a lot less like ape on ant like murder or some shit. Like,
makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
But anyway, this is what these fucking facts. There are 2 species of gorilla, Eastern and Western. That was like, that's like when they said in Strange Wilderness, he was like, sharks can be found in 2 places on the earth. He's like the northern and southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gorillas are very social animals who live together in groups. No fucking shit. Gorillas can weigh 200 kilograms and stand as tall as an average human. These are lame ass fucking facts.
Yeah.
Adult males are known as silverbacks. Are all gorillas known as silverbacks, or silverback gorillas?
I thought silverback was its own thing.
I did too. I thought silverback was its own type of gorilla. I didn't know all male gorillas were silverbacks.
No kidding.
Like, that sounds like bullshit. But this is on National Geographic Kids.
So all males are just silverbacks. What are females? Ladybacks.
I don't know. Nose prints are... gorillas' nose prints are as unique as human fingerprints.
Nose prints.
Yeah.
So they're all different.
About these facts anymore. These are so stupid. All right. I don't care about these anything. These are dumb as hell. Gorillas disperse seeds in their shit.
What's that?
Gorillas disperse seeds, like fruit seeds, with their shit. So when they shit, they fucking put the seeds on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it has like, some fertilizer and stuff too.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
So we got to go on this gorilla diet. So we got to disperse seeds.
Just go shit in the backyard, and I'm gonna eat some mangoes, a whole mango seed, and just go squeeze it out in the backyard.
What the hell are you doing? Growing a mango tree.
Yeah. Don't fucking look at me. All right. Anyway, if you know any other interesting gorilla facts, please go ahead and leave them down below.
Hell, we'll take any animal fact.
Honestly, yeah, exactly. I'll take any fucking fact you want.
Any
You can tell
we'll
me
talk
anything.
about it.
Yep. Just let us know in the comments down below. All right, Mike. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the question for you this
I need
week.
a fresh drink for this one so I can think.
Yep. Let me pull this up right quick. Questions. It's for those of you who aren't aware. Mike and I have a list that I found online of 400 plus questions to get to know somebody better. And Mike has been choosing
just to get to know somebody better.
I guess that's what the title is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what this project we're doing.
Yeah, I guess I just want everybody to get to know you better.
Us.
So or us. I answer them sometimes.
Yeah.
But Mike has chose a couple numbers from literally 1 to 104. He just randomly kind of chooses, and we go ahead and go with that question. So, Mike, do you have a number that you want to go with this week? 2.
3. No, let's do 3. 3. I like 3.
2. All right.
No, 3. 3.
3?
3.
All right, we're gonna go with 3. All right. So, question number 3, Mike. You have so many options. You've chosen you've been under 100 for 5 of these. You just
no, man, I picked a 400 one last week.
You picked 300 and some odd.
387.
Yeah, exactly. 387. That is what you chose. All right. Anyway, so now we're down to number 3.
3.
All right. What were the culture shocks you got moving from blank to blank?
Damn.
Yeah. So basically, you're from Louisiana. So, I mean, you can go from Louisiana to somewhere else, or you never lived in Japan or nothing, right?
I did live in Japan.
Oh, so there you go. That's a great
Japan
one.
For about 4 years, I think.
Damn. Were you on the Blue Ridge?
Yeah, I was on the Blue Ridge.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was a flagship sailor, best believe it.
Yeah, you
man.
were. All right.
We were out
so,
there.
tell us about it.
Damn, was Japan a culture shock for me, though?
I don't know.
I really enjoyed Japan, but I didn't see it much as a culture. I guess they drive on the other side. But, I'm just thinking, Sprite.
Sponsor us.
Okay, is that what we're doing? I didn't know that's what we were doing.
Dude, I almost fucking threw up just now.
iPhone. iPhone. That's how we get sponsors.
This is not gonna work. I fucking drank a Sprite. I almost fucking threw up.
That shit burns.
It went into my nose.
Yeah, I know that shit burns.
Oh, damn, my bad. I didn't mean
Let
to
me
cut
see.
you
Culture shock. Man, I tell you one thing though, that was kind of a culture shock. So I'm a military brat, and I call Louisiana home because that's where I did most of my school. I moved here in the 4th grade, all the way till I graduated high school. So that's why I call Louisiana home.
Okay.
I was born in England, but anyway. So I guess a culture shock for me.
Hold on. You can't just say that. You were born in England, but because your dad was military though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were a U.S. citizen even though you were born in England.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got dual citizenship, actually. I found that out, man, when I was getting my top secret clearance. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could have a top secret with dual citizenship. I thought you had
I didn't know that. So when they questioned me about it, they're like, you got dual citizenship? I'm like, damn, I do. They're like, yeah, you were born in England. I said, oh, that's cool. And they're like, so if you ever came in time, I guess you got to denounce your citizenship in England, would you do it? And I said, yeah, because I didn't even know I had it. I guess.
You should have been like, absolutely not. Long live the queen.
Exactly. I'm moving. But I think when they asked me that question, I said yes. I hope that didn't mean I did.
You just gave it up right there.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so I guess when I moved because before I moved to Louisiana, we were in Spain. I used to live in Spain.
Yeah.
And man, if I knew the shit,
I didn't know you fucking did all this shit. What the hell?
That's what these questions are for, Nick, to get to know me.
Okay, all right, you're right.
Yeah, see? So that's what we're doing now.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
I lived a lot of places, man. Fuck, I ain't got no friends. I'm glad you're here, Nick.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here as your beacon of stability.
Yeah, fuck. God, I gotta have something.
So you lived in England so England, you moved to Spain afterwards,
Yeah,
and then from Spain you moved to Louisiana.
yeah. Big culture shock.
That's a random ass fucking move.
Yeah. And man, I remember so here I am, like 9 years old. I didn't even know where the fuck Louisiana was because I've been overseas, you know.
Yeah,
and I was just like, and hell, my dad did nothing but overseas tour before Louisiana, pretty much. Hell, my brother was born in the Philippines, and I was born in England. Like, because my brother was born in December of 78.
Okay.
I was born in January of 80.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like right after my son was born, they're getting ready to go to fucking England. They go to England, I get born in England. So yeah, so we've been around. But yeah, so when I came from Spain to Louisiana, man, I guess the biggest thing was, it is pretty bad too, but it's actually, when you think about it, it's true. But my education level was higher than what the kids I was going to school with over here.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, I know, it was bad. And so what happened to me was, since I was sitting there getting smart, I got bored in class and I started causing trouble. And that's why I was a fucking asshole in fucking high school, man.
That's it.
Damn, I was ass. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But as far as like the culture shock, I mean, I guess that's like the biggest thing. Cause like I said, we took a math test. I was done probably like 10, 15 minutes before everybody else was done. Cause I was like, why are we learning this shit? I already know this shit.
Yeah.
I probably could have advanced another class, but I guess nobody gave me the option.
Right.
Or tell my parents about it. I just stayed there and I got dumb because I got bored in class. And so I started doing trouble.
Yeah. I mean, that makes
sense.
That makes sense.
So when I moved to Japan, I got all the trouble out of my way. So I mean, Japan, I didn't feel like Japan was a real culture shock. They said they put you in a class to get adjusted to it, but I don't think that shit teaches you nothing.
I don't think so either. Like, I feel like with some place like Japan, it's actually very similar to the U.S. in a lot of ways. Yeah. Just because like
gun violence is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. You see everybody open carrying out there. It's fucking wild.
They just show it on the table when they go to Coco. Just put it right there. And just put it down. Let me get the fucking chicken cutlet for free. Like, God damn.
But yeah, no, I feel like Japan is very westernized. And it's only getting more and more, that way since forever.
But the pictures that you showed me at that one place, I like that shit. Like how it just still feel that has that old school vibe to it. That
right? That's nice. Right?
Yeah.
I really dig
that's
that
like when we went to, is it Sasebo? Sasebo still has that
feel, that old school feel. Yeah, I really dig that. Like, you can definitely find like modern everything over there, of course. But every once in a while you want to see like some old school, like, oh shit, this is Japan.
Yeah, this is Japan. Yeah, the fucking nice houses with the roofs on it, the shingles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or like a temple
Mount
and
Fuji
things like
in
that.
the back.
Exactly. And like, dude, that place is fucking amazing. Like, I would say like I didn't have culture shock either. Like, the biggest culture shock I had was when I was young, and that was actually when I was adopted by my aunt and uncle, right? And they basically adopted me and they pulled me out of the Bronx. So I lived in like the fucking ghetto, right? It was pretty bad. At least it was back then. It's gotten a lot better now. But I'm talking like early 90s. And we weren't very far from like the projects and shit like that. But anyway, they adopted me. I was like 8 years old. And then they put me into like a normal, like a regular middle class kind of school, upper middle class school. And it was just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, I just couldn't relate to any of them.
You're going around telling everybody your fucking name. That's what...
Maybe. There was a kid. Dude, there was a kid. And it was in 5th grade. And his name was Frank. I'm not going to say his last name, but his name was Frank. And he wasn't there the first like couple days that I was in this class. And I remember everybody was like, oh man, Frank is gonna fucking, like, you're gonna meet Frank and he's gonna fucking, like, try to punk you because like I was the new kid and like, people were like interested
Frank's
in talking to me.
That's what I'm talking about, Frank the Tank.
Well, Frank was not a tank. Frank was just like this skinny Spanish kid. Like, he was nothing. He was all talk. He was all talk, basically. That's it. Yeah. But anyway, he showed up. He showed up today, and like he legitimately did what they said he was gonna do. Like fucking got in my face and was like trying to punk me. I just punched the fucking kid right in the goddamn face.
Really?
And
Man,
that was
you're
it.
such a
Yep.
violent
I just
dude,
fucking
man.
punched his ass, and that was it though. That was it. I didn't like get in any real trouble for it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure the teacher knew he was a piece of shit. Like I wasn't the first kid to fucking get in a fight with this kid.
Damn, the
So-
teacher knew he was a piece of shit, and the kid was in first grade.
Fifth.
Goddamn, some
Fifth
fucking
grade.
teacher. Man.
It was 5th grade.
Okay, yeah, those kids are assholes.
Not first grade.
Yeah, them dudes are a piece of shit. When you get at 5th grade,
He
you can
was
get that
just-
label.
But this kid was a fucking asshole. Yeah, and I punched him in the fucking face. And yeah, so after that, Frank never really, we were kind of, I don't want to say we were cool, but he wasn't
He
fucking
knew.
with me anymore.
He knew
That
don't
was it.
fuck with Nick Flame.
That was it.
Flame on! Just hit that motherfucker. Fucking Nick fucking Flame.
Good times. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I never got into a lot of fights growing up. Occasionally, just like anybody, like, you kind of get in little scuffles here and there.
Yeah.
Um,
No, man, I was all
But,
about peace
yeah.
and harmony, man. Peace and
that
harmony.
was it. Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure. Peace and
that's
love. Yeah, there was a girl I punched in like
Jesus
first grade.
Christ, bro. Now that was in first grade.
That wasn't first grade.
God damn, nigga.
There was a girl
You're
I
the
punched.
problem.
In first.
Those guys were the fucking problem. I'm sure they told Frank, hey, watch out for Nick Flame because he's going to fucking punk you. Jesus,
Hold on,
man.
let me explain myself.
The
before
Bronx taught you
I
wrong,
just sound
man.
I just sound like a woman beater.
Is that what we do in the Bronx?
Hold on. So this girl, this wasn't first grade though. It was
God damn.
So we had to put our desks in like a little group of 4, right? Like just all facing each other kind of thing in little groups around the room. And this fucking girl, she like I was putting my desk and I was like, I don't know why the fuck I was sliding it, but like I was sliding it from the sides and I was pushing it and she
you didn't want to get up? You didn't
No,
want to-
no,
you
I was-
just
I was sliding it. No, I was sliding it, but it was like the desk and the chair were separate, so it wasn't like together.
Yeah.
Basically, I was pushing the desk, but I was holding it from the sides of the. I'm trying to show like the camera here, but like it doesn't fucking matter. But anyway, I'm pushing the fucking desk. Yeah, exactly. And she shoves her desk into mine like hard as fuck and crushes my
y'all
fingers.
motherfucking playing bumper cars now.
Basically, she thought she was playing fucking bumper cars, and
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah,
started
she
crying,
deserved it.
dude. Well, here's the thing: I started crying, and then she started laughing, and then I started swinging.
Oh, fuck.
So
Damn, what are you crying for?
because it fucking hurt. So
What'd you do? Did she smash your fingers?
yeah, she smashed my fingers.
Oh,
That's
that
what I'm saying.
bitch, man. I wish we could find her right now.
Yeah, she pushed the desks like as I was pushing
I
mine.
wish we could find her
and
right
it got
now and
caught.
tell her, man, we don't forget. We don't forget.
That's it.
We're like
Flame never
elephants.
forgets.
We don't fucking forget.
That's it. Yeah. But
She still hasn't apologized.
Yep, that's it.
Look
Yep,
her
I
up.
fucking
Get the
punched
yearbook.
her out.
Look her up. We're finding her.
Oh, good times. Good times. Yeah, so that was
Fuck, you're violent, man.
I'm not that violent. There was another time with my sister. I don't know. I don't think if you punch your sister, does that count?
No.
Okay.
Siblings don't count.
Okay, well then that
No.
don't count. My sister though, I punched her before. She told me like, and I don't know why. I don't even remember how old we were. I was already living with my aunt and uncle at the time, and I remember she said, "I wish you were dead." And like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just fucking like, I don't know why it pissed me off, but I literally just turned around and I punched her in the
That
fucking
could have at
forehead.
least been a chokehold right there. Like a 10, 15 second chokehold at least.
But I
It
never
didn't have to be a
like,
punch.
I would never put my hands on my sister, but that was the one time that I actually fucking like I'm saying like I never
You
fucking
think she remembers
anything
it?
against my sister. She probably remembers it. Like
You
there's
think
two
so?
times that I actually hurt my sister.
Oh yeah, she remembers.
One was when I fucking punched her, and then 2 was when we were wrestling. Like we were legitimately like playing around, and I fucking like swung her around, and I like threw her into the bed, but the bed frame, and it fucking cracked her head. And she to this day, dude, she still has like this tiny little Harry Potter scar on her
Yeah,
forehead.
you gotta have them there.
there.
Did she get stitches?
She didn't get stitches, which is why I think she has the scar. Because
Oh.
it didn't quite heal right, like it.
I got
You know,
scars
left
and
a
I had
scar.
stitches.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but
back of
hers
my
is
head.
kind of fucking,
Yeah.
and she like it's literally like a little indentation. Like it's weird, but you know she's got a little mark on her head. But that
Damn,
was
and
from
every
when we
time
were
she
like
looks at it, she thinks
kids.
about you.
She knows better.
Jesus. Fucking
Yep.
violent, man. That's what we learned today on these questions things. Damn, you're violent, man.
I'm not. I really sound like I'm super violent. I am not a violent person at all. I'm very
God damn, you mess with dead bodies on the bench. Fuck, you
that
punch
wasn't
girls.
violence at all. That was
I mean,
nothing.
it's God, you got a crazy life.
I punched a
You
girl
punch
who
girls.
deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds like all I've done is beat up girls in my life, and Frank,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the guy who bugged me or tried to bug me, that person. But yeah, good times, good times. So yeah, that's culture shock, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of a tangent there, but
from
it is what it
Bronx
is.
to the fucking lifestyle, and you just
Yeah,
fucking damn near try to bring the Bronx over there. Fuck.
Just going hard in the paint. Yeah, I used to have a really heavy accent, or at least a lot heavier than it is now. It kind of faded over time, mostly just being away from it for so long, you know. But it's funny because like if I'm around my family, then it comes out like pretty hard.
Comes out, yeah. When I get drunk, my southern talk comes out when I get drunk, and I don't know why. I wasn't born here, you know, but I have lived here a long time.
I'd be shocked if you had like an English accent.
I know.
When you're drunk. Or like you just start speaking Spanish or some shit from Spain.
You know, like when you're a sponsor and shit with your command and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, man, what you should do, man, when you talk to them on the phone, just get an Asian accent. That way, when they see you, they think you're Asian, and all of a sudden they hear this fucking weird voice comes out. You're like, what the fuck? That's not the dude I talked to.
The Louisiana twang. Anytime I always describe you to people, I say you have like a swamp man accent.
Nah, they worse down south, man. Them boys.
Yeah, I agree.
Shits are ridiculous.
Like it's pretty bad. Your accent, to me, it doesn't sound as bad as like I think other people make it out to be. You know,
yeah.
Some people will be like, I don't know. I think it's just because I've been around you for so long.
Like when I was stationed up in Great Lakes, and the dude, like we worked with civilians up there at the pool.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just look at me like, "What the fuck are you saying?" That's because I just talk fast sometimes.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll say stuff like, "Damn, what the fuck did I just say?" Because they made me think about myself like that. Like, fuck, what
you're
the hell
self-conscious about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect.
Like, God, I'm a fucking idiot.
Just fucking bump the shit out of this. All right, but anyway, if you would like to tell us what type of culture shocks you went through when you went from A to B, we would love to hear your comments. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. All right, Mike, before we get out of here, let's go ahead and tell the listeners, what have you been enjoying this week?
Man, this past weekend, so my son came up. My son lives in San Antonio.
Okay.
And he came up, and just because, this past week it was Mother's Day.
Yes.
So just everybody, the whole family being back together. I like when we're all back together like this. But they went out with their mother. Then we went to go see my mom, their grandmother, and stuff like that. So we just did simple stuff. So
nice.
And then so here I was. I bought the little plant stand for my mom, and I tell my kids, all y'all gotta do is buy plants for it. I said, don't buy no flowers. We get plants. And some of them didn't come through. Some were just like, so I had to give up some of my plants. You know what I'm saying?
How dare they?
Ridiculous, man. These plants ain't cheap.
Muster up a plant. No.
And then I tell my brother, hey, what I did, I bought these things. Because my brother has 3 daughters. I'm like, hey, fucking have them give her 3 plants and just say it's from each of the, the grandkids.
Yeah.
One. He puts 1 plant, a bonsai tree. 1 plant. So now the fucking plant stand looks so fucking bare because if every kid would have got a plant,
it would have looked great.
Would have been full. Yeah, that shit would have been full, and it would have been all different plants.
See, Mom, this is how much we love you.
Listen to the fucking assignment, and they fucking failed.
And now it's just like this bare ass. Like,
exactly.
Shells.
I got fucking shells and lights on them. That it looks cool.
Oh. I feel bad, like
you should. Thank you. Next time I'm gonna tell you, Nick. At least I know you'll come through. I'm gonna tell you my ideas.
If you would have told me, I would have sent you some plants for Mama Healy.
Exactly, God. I didn't ask much. Damn, $13. A $13 plant. That's it.
So sad, but hopefully she enjoyed her Mother's Day anyway. Just being around you guys.
Yeah, that's all she really cares about.
Yeah, she doesn't care about the plants that much.
It was funny. So when she saw it, she thought my dad bought it. It's like, oh, here he goes wasting money again. I'm like, no, I bought that for you. And we were supposed to decorate it with plants.
Yeah. Well,
then it was
like
cool. It was cool when that happened.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So for me, I found this dude. His name is Goodgriefs. Have you ever heard of him?
Charlie Brown.
No. No, that's not Goodgrief, right?
Yeah,
she does say Goodgrief.
Goodgrief, yeah.
That's right. He does say. But anyway, his name's Goodgrief. He's on. I found him on Instagram, and he puts out these reels. But basically, all he really does is he plays like virtual reality games with other people who are playing these virtual reality games. But he'd play like poker, for example, right? He's sitting at a poker table, and he keeps saying, "Hit me." And people will be like, "Hey, man, you're at the wrong game." And he'd be like, "I don't." He's like, "What are you talking about? Just hit me." And then they're like, "Bro, you're at the wrong game." He's like, "Dude, just fucking hit me." He's like, "I'm tired of talking to you." And he just like keeps going at these guys. And like he just does shit like that. That's like really, really.
So
funny.
like that virtual reality. Are you online with other people?
Yeah. You're playing with real other people, and they're like, they look at you.
Far behind.
It seems like it's pretty cool. I haven't done it myself. Like I don't know what he's playing it on or what the name of the games are that he's actually playing, but it seems really, really fun. And like he likes to pretend he's like this white knight for like other girls at like these at like a poker table or something like that, right? So there'll just be like a girl sitting next to him, and he'll just talk to the guy across from him and be like, "Hey, stop looking at her." And then the other guy will be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he'll ask her. He'll be like, "Do you feel safer that I'm at the table?"
That's pretty awesome.
Just shit like that. And he just like fucking around. And there was one he was making fun of another guy because like I guess the other dude was talking about like math or something and was like, "Oh, what's the square root of 16 or some shit?" And then he was like, "You think there's shapes in math?" He's like, "What a fucking idiot." He's like, "There's no shapes in math." And then other people are like, "You never heard of a square root?" And he's like, "You can't make this stuff up." He's like, "You think there's shapes in math too?" And like he just like
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly. He just kind of like goes off on these fucking idiots.
What's his name again?
His name is Goodgriefs. Yeah,
Goodgriefs. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to watch some like just funny random shit like that, check out.
Which I mean,
really
you mentioned gaming, man. Next week you got to give me a WoW update, man.
Oh, okay. I'll give you an next week. Next week I'll do a WoW.
Next week
update.
I want to hear some WoW,
which is actually a perfect time for that because Cataclysm comes out.
Does it? See, and that's 16th. Why I asked because I knew I started following this stuff.
I bet. you just fucking.
I'm waiting for my download to come through on my fucking PlayStation fucking 4.
Yeah, they're doing they did the pre-patch already for it.
Yeah.
So I already installed the pre-patch and I haven't been able to play it that much. But the actual full release comes out next week, so I'll tell you about it. And
let me know how the squad's doing, man.
I will.
I sure miss hearing stories about the squad, man.
All right, so we're good. We can get the hell out of here.
Yeah, man, I'm empty.
Sounds good. All right, cool. So if you'd enjoyed hanging out with us, please go ahead, like, subscribe, share, comment. All of those things really help us with the algorithm, especially dropping likes, subscribing, and commenting. All right, comments actually really do, for some reason, like really push us in the algorithm a lot more.
We're not telling you, we're just suggesting. We're not telling.
No, we're telling you. Please do this. Like,
don't say
we really
please
need you
if
to
you're
do
telling
it. I'm trying to be polite. But yeah, so go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. We really would appreciate it. We're trying to grow, and we're actually like, we really do want to like communicate through YouTube and Facebook and things like that with you guys. So do what you can. We really appreciate it. All right.
Also, there's a giveaway. Don't forget about the giveaway.
Oh, that's right. There is a giveaway. All right. So we're doing a $25. Yep, there's a video for it. It's only like 2 minutes. But regardless, the video, it's $25 giveaway. It's called the Not Xbox giveaway. All right. So it's $25. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers. So yeah, we really appreciate it. All you have to do for that is subscribe, be a subscriber, and leave a comment. And we'll be able to keep track on our little Excel sheet that I'm making, who actually did it. So boom, and you'll be eligible for that. And then we'll do a live drawing once we hit that 50 mark, all right?
So if I do it if I leave 10 comments, do I get 10
no
tries for this? Damn it.
No, although that would be good, but no, we're not doing that.
Let me go make some more email accounts.
just to make it fair for everybody. If you just want to hear our podcast and not actually have to look at our ugly mugs, then you can find us on Spotify. All right. And if you actually do just want to watch us, you can find us on YouTube or Facebook. All right. And remember, bad decisions make for the best stories. Peace out.
Peace.
Audio Jungle.